Hey guys, BrickQueen here, and I thought I would do kind of a different kind of video today. I wanted to do a comparison of 5 different building block brands. So there are 5 here, and I do have sample blocks and figures from each. And so over here, you guys know that this is Lego with a Star Wars figure. Then we have Mega Bloks with a Halo figure, KRE-O with a Star Trek figure. We have character building. I wanted to get a 2x4 brick, but I don't have one from character building at the moment. Probably in the future I will. But anyway, then we have a Doctor Who figure, which is the Doctor for you Whovians out there. And then we have an Ionix brick, which is also a figure. It is Tenkai Knights. The brick transforms into a figure, which is why I don't have a figure standing behind it. So, that's what I wanted to do for you guys, give you a comparison of each. So let's take a look at the bricks first. First we have a Lego brick, then here's the Mega Block brick. Those are the 2 big ones that a lot of people want to compare. You can see, or hopefully you can see on there, the Lego stamped on each one. And you can see this is a Mega Block brick. Now, a lot of you question whether they are compatible together. And the answer is yes, they are. They are a little bit difficult to pull apart, but they do fit together fairly well. You can see I'm having a little difficulty pulling them apart, but it can be done. They do fit together, so you can build together with those. Then here's KRE-O. Obviously, it's got the name on there. And with these, they also fit together. They fit together a little bit looser. They're not quite as hard to pull apart as Lego and Mega Block. Then we've got character building. And that also fits together. Again, this one's also a little harder to pull apart. And it may be because it's a smaller brick, but it's a little harder to pull apart. But it does work. You can put those together. And this is one that a lot of people have been questioning is, can you put one of the Tenkai Knights Ionix bricks with a Lego brick? And the answer is yes, you can. You can, well, I didn't clip that together good or snap that together well, but you can do it. They can be built together, which I think is really, really cool. I love that. I'm really crazy about the new Tenkai Knights. I think they're very cool. Little figures. I've been reviewing them on Queen's Toy Chest if anyone's interested, by the way. I've also got reviews of all these. Well, KRE-O I don't think I have up yet, but I do have some to review for you guys very soon. And then, of course, I do Lego on this channel quite often. That's pretty much all I do on this channel is Lego. And then every other kind of toy is on Queen's Toy Chest if you guys ever want to check out other toys. You can ask for them there. But another thing that people want to know about, besides just the blocks, and can you intermingle the blocks with other brands, which you can intermingle all of these with each other. You can take Mega Block and KRE-O, and you can also intermingle those. They don't, they kind of snap together a little odd. If you do it this way, it's pretty tight. But if you go this way, it's kind of loose. Not sure why that is, but it is. You can intermingle any of the brands together. Character building is kind of a little bit difficult to work with compared to the others. They don't snap together quite as easily, but it can be done, like I said. So all of these brands, the blocks intermingle. So what I'm going to do is set the blocks back for a moment behind the figures now. And we'll take a look at the figures from each of these. Now, with the Tenkai Knight, you know, it transforms. So let me go ahead and just switch this to the regular figure version real quick, which isn't hard at all. So this is the open version of the Tenkai Knight, at least. There's also an armored version where you can add some other things to him, but for now, let's just look at the basic figures as is. So first, you know, you can just take a look and see the difference in all of these. Kind of make sure they're all on camera. They're all fairly different. I think the two that strike me as being the most similar are Lego and KRE-O, but even then, there's a lot of differences. You guys are very familiar with the Lego ones right here. This is what you guys are used to seeing all the time, and that's perfectly okay. Now, one thing that these three have that Lego does not is that they turn at the waist. You can actually turn them like that for all three of these brands. Now, that is something that I think would benefit Lego if the minifigures did that. Do I think Lego's going to change their minifigures and do that? No, I really don't see Lego changing their figures like that. You can see how the Mega Bloks one also does that. Mega Bloks also does something that none of the others do, and that is their figures actually bend at the knee and also the elbow. I really like that. They are way more posable than the others. Now, if you look at these, you can see all of them have very different head pieces. Now, with the Mega Bloks, you can't put this headpiece on anything else. You can't put any other kind of headpiece on this. Halo is what it is. You can't really interchange any pieces from the Mega Bloks figure to any other figure. However, you can intermingle some of the others. Like, let's take a Lego and a KRE-O, and let's just see if the head pieces will intermingle first. So we'll take the Lego head off, and we'll see if we can put a KRE-O head on here. And we can. So then can we put the Lego hair on it? Yes, we can. So you can intermingle those. And so let's try the other way. Let's put a Lego head on a KRE-O. It's not a very tight fit. It doesn't stay on very well, but you can put it on there. And it kind of gets stuck in some spots. And you can use the hair, so that's kind of nice. I do like that you can use the hair. But anyway, so that's kind of interesting. So let me get these figures put back together first before I do some more intermingling for you guys to see. So that was Lego and KRE-O. And I do want to show you the difference in the arms also. You guys are used to the arms like this, whereas KRE-O, the arms can come out a little from the figure, and they also go up. These actually have kind of a ball joint on them. The Mega Bloks is the same way, it's the ball joint, however, the joint is larger on Mega Bloks, so you can't intermingle those two. And you can also move the legs out instead of just back and forth. And go ahead and show you what the Lego arm is like this. So it just kind of pops into place there. And sometimes it can be a pain to get that back in. There we go. It's kind of hard to pop that into place. I don't take those arms out very often for that very reason. Now, with the Tenkai Knights, this is kind of interesting. You can take the head off, which I think some people weren't even aware of. You can take that head off, and let's just see. What do you think? Can we fit it? We can. It looks extremely strange and not something I would do. However, if you were trying to build an alien, that would probably be kind of cool, that you can interchange the head, and you can see you can still turn it. So I think that's pretty cool. You can intermingle those head pieces. And let me put this back together real quick. So, with character building, let's just see how this will work. You can also intermingle Lego with character building. It looks funny, but it does work. That's kind of the thing about these. A lot of times they look funny when you intermingle them, but they do work. You can see there's character building on a Lego figure. Now with character building, something you may know and you may not know is that you cannot take the hair pieces off. It's made onto the head. So you're stuck with the hair piece if you don't like it with character building. But so that is kind of what I wanted to show you guys, the differences in the brands. I think all of them have good qualities. They're just all different. They're all unique, and they also all have different licenses that they do. You know, you're not going to see Lego doing Star Trek. You're not going to see Lego doing Halo, but Mega Bloks does Halo and KRE-O does Star Trek. You're not going to see any other brand doing Doctor Who. That's character building's thing. So they each have their own thing, and that's really cool, I think. I like that the different brands have different things. It just kind of keeps it fresh and interesting and unique. And I don't know if you guys noticed how different the Doctor Who character building figure is compared to, say, a Lego figure. You can see here's a Lego figure, and then there's the Doctor. You see the legs are shaped different, the torso's shaped different, arms are different, head's different, everything's different. But it's different doesn't mean bad, not at all. And I showed you guys a little bit on this figure what it looked like. The Mega Bloks one is I think probably the most detailed and unique. Well, Tenkai Knights, the Ionix bricks, are probably the most unique, but this is pretty detailed for a figure. And also, if you are building with these and want to put them on their bricks, now I don't have a sample brick to use for this since the figure is a brick, and this one is too small to have him stand on. But for these, you can see the difference. Their legs are side by side on Lego and KRE-O, and would also be on character building, and also for Tenkai Knights, it's side by side. But with Mega Bloks, there is a space in between the legs. So that's kind of a different way for them to stand. Just want to point that out. I guess I can leave that up there for a moment. And I'll show you the character building would stand side by side like that. The legs side by side, that is. And then this, surprisingly enough, stands just perfectly like that. So I think it's really cool. You've got some really unique parts and things, and also I like that you've got different licensing. I mean, if you're strictly into Lego, you're never going to see Star Trek, and you're probably never going to see Halo or Doctor Who. But it's whatever you're into. Everybody has their own personal favorites. And some people like all of the different brands, and that's okay too. But I did want to do this comparison so you could just kind of see what all the brands look like side by side, and you can judge for yourself if you like one better than the other, or if you like them all. And if you do like any of these four, you can check out my other channel called Queen's Toy Chest. That's where I review all of my other toys. And this, of course, is my main channel where I only do Lego. But I did want to do this on the main channel so you could all see, including all of you Lego fans. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of long comparison, and please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on all of this, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hey, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to each of my channels if you haven't already. Thanks, guys!